So happy that you are joining me. I am multitasking at its finest. I'm a master at this. So today we're going to be talking about the energy, just some updates on the frequencies, some downloads I've been receiving, all while doing my hair. So I already prepped. Got a ponytail in the back. Parted out my bang right here, and I'm just freestyling. See what comes out. I have an idea of what I'm doing already though. So yeah. I got a mirror right here. Future reference. This here. But yeah, yo. So basically, this, and I don't know. Well, I have an idea that the Cancer full moon hasn't been affecting me as intensely as other people. Granted, because my moon is in Cancer, so I don't know. I feel pretty at home in this energy. But the people that I've been connecting with, it has been a tad bit chaotic, you know what I'm saying? The transitional energy is intense. Granted, Cancer is an emotional sign, you feel me? And I think the moon, actually rules Cancer. So, like, the moon is at home right now in its sign. So, honestly, yeah, that's probably why it's so potent. And then they're calling it the wolf moon at that. I don't know who named that moon, but I guess that's what the energy is giving. It's like, it's not passive Cancer. It's like passive aggressive Cancer. It's very like intense for some signs. I don't think it's for all signs, but for, I've spoken to a couple of different signs, and not in a bad way, but just things are transitioning. Like, as one of them would say, it's time to get activated, okay? Like, now's the time to really start putting your actions to your words, okay? So all those desires, those dreams, those visions that source has given you, it's time to get the ball rolling. Use what you have. More resources will become available to you as you need them. But you got to start where you are. It's time. It's time to get the ball rolling, okay? It's time to move towards your dreams, these visions. You know what I'm talking about. It's time to start planting your seed. It's no more waiting on, oh, God will do it, God will bring it. God is with you, so get your ass going. It's time. No more talk. And then also, too, I was telling a friend that this 9 year is not playing with anyone. It's really like survival of the fitness, or the fittest, as they say. Like, God is not playing. You got to be in a line. Get your God body together. Detox. Start eating cleaner. You need to stay on that gym schedule. Okay? You need to do that fast. You need to do that detox. You need to get your body right so that your mind is right. Literally, we're all receiving new light codes, and the frequency is intense. It is very intense. And if your body is like weighed down with mad junk and processed ick that you know you're not supposed to be eating, you feel me? Like, fine, whatever, you did that holiday season, you still got that junk in your stomach from holiday season, baby, it's time to fast. It's time to do a detox. Do whatever you gotta do. With so many ways to detox, you feel me? There's so many ways. Do what you gotta do. Whatever's resonating with you. You gotta do your fruit fast. You gotta do your tea detox. Whatever. I'm not gonna get into it. But anyway, you have to do it so that you can be operating at your highest capacity. Health is really wealth. So when you're operating, your body is operating off the vitamins and the minerals that it needs. Get you some sea moss. Get you some sea moss gel. Make sure you get all your vitamins and minerals, okay? Make sure your temple is running clean. You're good to go, because literally these new downloads and upgrades, if your body, if your physical vessel is not able to absorb these light codes, You're just going to be operating on some past frequency. Like, it's not going to resonate. You're not going to be having the thoughts that you need to have to really make power moves this year. Like, literally, it's not even about what you think. God is literally going to send you the downloads and give you the instruction of what you got to do to be aligned with your highest timeline. It's not about any individual. Like, we're really here on a mission. And if you resonate with that, cool, you're supposed to be here. If you don't, then you know what you got to do. But anyway, for those who resonate, time to get activated, okay? So I'm just sectioning this back part off right quick. I'm not using that right now. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. But I'm going to work with this part right here. So yeah, time to get activated. First things first, make sure your temple is right. You feel me? And make sure that you are doing your meditation, doing your prayers, a combination of both. Whatever gets you grounded and centered with the Most High, so that you don't have to rely on anyone to give you guidance and confirmation. You could just pray like, yo, God, I got this going on. What should I do? And God's sending you the answer. Because right now, so this is the 9th year. I don't know who gives the years and the moons and the months these nicknames, but they calling this year the snake year. Now, what that's telling me is that things is not going to be as it seems. You feel me? So just like, ooh, I got to practice over. So really practice your discernment. There's going to be a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing. That's why they call this Cancer moon the wolf moon. You feel me? We starting it off first full moon of the year, and we got a wolf full moon, okay? Could be a lot of different things, to be honest. But anyway, back to the snake year. 2025, it's a 9 year. They also calling it the snake year. It's giving me the vibes that not everything is as it seems. So you really want to make sure that your connection to God is like, you and God is like this. You don't need to rely on anybody else to be, guided and leaded by God. You and God need to be like this. Not through me, through YouTube or some other person or whoever or the tarot reader. None of that. It's between you and God, your creator. Make sure that connection is strong, okay? Connect with your creator. Get in contact. If you work with your ancestors, get in contact with your ancestors. You work with angels, you work with the galactic family, whatever. But first and foremost, make sure you and God, the Most High, before you go to any third person or whatever, make sure you and God is like that, okay? It's important. It's very important. And yeah, because God is sending light codes, God is sending upgrades, God is sending information to get us activated, okay? So I actually decided to just combine these two together and make little Bantu knots up there. I'm not keeping this Bantu knot right here. That's actually going to be a bang. But anyway. All right, so boom, you got the detox, right? Get your temple together. Make sure your connection with the Most High is on point. Secondly, those visions, God has been sending you things to do. God has been telling you what to do, and you have not been listening. Not all of you, but some of y'all have not been listening, I feel. God's been telling you, cut that person off. Stop going here. Stop drinking. Stop smoking. Stop eating these foods. And some people have not been listening. So if that's you, get it together. You need to listen to God, and you need to do these things because it's for your highest good. You don't do these things, you're going to be stuck in the old. You're going to be stuck in the old. That's not what you want to do. Trust me. You want to be on this leap, on this timeline. It's almost like during the pandemic, where some people was tapped in and they used those resources and they used that time to really build wealth. And then when the pandemic was over, they had quantum leaped into a whole different reality of prosperity and abundance. Meanwhile, there was other people who were probably just doing God knows what, you know what I'm saying? Doing lazy-ish, doing stuff that was not building any type of legacy, any type of benefit to them long term. It's 222 right now. And what happened? After the pandemic, their life was either worse, or it was just the same. There really was no level up. This is another vital time. This is another wave happening right now. Everybody on the planet is getting activated. The veil is gone. There is a lot of wild, epic things happening. The world is changing right now. We are collectively raising our consciousness, our frequency. Mother Earth is raising her frequency as well, and we as her inhabitants are doing that as well. And we're getting codes and downloads from the Most High. It's been 222 for a long time, yo. Okay, just change. We're getting codes and downloads from the Most High to be on something different, okay? People's having ego death. Who you thought you were, you're not that, okay? You're something way beyond. You're something else. You're a creation of the Most High God, okay? We got goddesses online. We got gods online. We got God bodies. What does that mean? That means that God is residing in your temple. That means who you are, the essence that breathes life into you while you're even able to have this human experience, it's because you are charged up, empowered by God. God is everything, right? Yeah, including you. Yeah, that part. So it's time for you to align yourself with your creator and really step into your purpose. You got a mission here. You're not just here to do whatever you thought you was here to do. No, you here for a reason. You have a mission. There's powers, there's gifts that God has given you, and it's time for you to activate it. This is your confirmation. It's time to get activated. Okay? I told you what you got to do initially. Get your temple right. Get your physical vessel right. Get yourself on a diet that resonates with you. Clean out your temple. Make sure you're eating clean. You getting your fruits in. You getting your sea moss in. Your vitamins, your minerals. You getting your alkaline water in. Okay, you charging yourself up. Make sure your cells are healthy. Okay? Yourself, your CELLPH, self, your cell pH, make sure you are vibrating at the highest and you're taking care of your vessel. Okay, this is literally your spaceship. You cannot do this life thing without this body. Make sure you're taking care of it. Get your tail in the gym, get your body moving. It's gonna help your manifestations come into fruition faster. Second thing, make sure you have a line of communication with God. You're aware of the synchronicities and the signs, and you know what your spirit guides, with your ancestors, whoever you resonate with, your angels, you know what they're communicating to you, and you're being obedient and you're taking action on these instructions, because there's no one else can tell you the path. We all have different paths going back to the same destination, the Most High God. You can't leave Earth without dying. You can't leave her without doing it, okay? But in the meantime, we're here for a reason. We're not here for a super long time, but we're here for a good time, okay? The soul is forever, it's eternal, but this vessel is finite. We have to give it back to Earth when we go on to the next level or the next realm or the next journey. Just keep that in mind, okay? Hope it's not too much. Let me get back to my hair. Y'all done got me hyped up. But, so boom. So we got to take care of your vessel. We got communication with God. We got being obedient, taking action on what God is telling you to do. Sometimes you got to make sacrifices. Sometimes you got to cut that person off. Sometimes you got to cut that family member off. Respectfully, out of love. But you got to, sometimes it takes solitude to elevate. You feel me? It just comes down to a decision. Do you want what's best for you? Do you want to go to the next level? Do you want to level up? Do you want to stay where you at? You have free will. You have to decide. If you're deciding to level up, as you should, I want that for you. God wants that for you. So God told me to get on live and tell y'all. Because I honestly, I don't know. Anyway. Now I'm happy to be here. I'm excited. But yeah, I'm so excited. I can't even focus right now. Got me heated up. The energies is really potent. It's a lot going on right now. You feel me? It's really, it's not a game. It's crunch time right now. In the best possible way. People are getting activated. People are getting called to step up to a leadership position. You know what I'm saying? People are getting called to be healers. People are getting called in their physical, their supernatural powers. People becoming psychic. They always was, but they used to doubt their intuition. Like, people recalling their dreams. Like, sources really speaking to people. And it's like, listen, wake up. Wake up. Get activated. Stop living in the dream. It's not a dream. It's a nightmare. Wake up. Start building your paradise earth. Building your paradise on earth. It's time. Okay? It's time. It's time. Some people are speaking in tongues. New languages are getting downloaded to them. So many different gifts on the planet, honestly. Not only is it time to get activated, but it's also time to be in community with the people that you resonate with, your tribe. So stay in tune for that. I also see that it's time for the divine masculine and feminine to be united, because like I said, it's time to get activated. Like, it's time to really build the kingdom if you haven't been already building the kingdom, you know? Or honestly, it's time for the kingdom to just come into fruition in the physical. So a lot of people are finding like their soulmates and stuff, having like epic loves. People are finding like epic loves. This like we're finding epic loves, y'all. Like, it don't even make no sense. The communication is like, not the communication, the connection is like, it's mind blowing. It's like, who are you? Who sent you? I feel like I know you. Like, for a long time. Where have you been, twin? Where have you been? Okay. Got people going bonkers. Pomegranate all that. Got offerings right here. Anyway. So like I said, yeah. People are finding their soulmates, because it's time for the divine feminine and masculine to be reunited. If you haven't found your counterpart, if you've been single for a while, I recommend detoxing and then creating a love list so that you know exactly what you are seeking and it's clear and written on paper. So first step in manifestation, you got to get clear and write it down. And I just realized that I did not bring the rubber bands. So I'm just going to part these out for now. And I'll go get them in a couple. Yeah. So a lot of people are getting like path reroutes right now, where you thought you were supposed to be doing one thing on this planet, and God is like, nah, I actually created you to do this over here. And that is even more perfectly aligned with your soul. And you're like, wow, God, didn't even think about doing something like that. I'm honored. I'm honored that you have created this position for me and have put me here to do that. Like, that's so freaking perfect. Why didn't I think about it? And God is like, I kept it a secret from you for a reason. You weren't ready yet. For those of you that may be struggling with like guilt from the past, or like, you know, just not knowing better and not passing certain lessons from the past, I want you, or just, you know, being upset for how you were being in the past, right now I want you to take a deep breath. Let that shit go. Okay? Let it go. Forgive yourself, because God has already forgiven you. It all had to happen for a reason. Okay? Know that no thing was in vain. No pain was in vain. It all happened for a reason. You had to learn. That thing made you stronger. Okay? I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this on live, to be honest. I'm going to try my best, but I'm so distracted. I'm so distracted chatting to y'all that, like, I'm trying to make sure that this is, like, symmetrical. I'm not getting about it, but yeah. So, you know, how part out that other side came out looking so cool. So you're like up, and I went back. So up, all right, so I gotta go back. Yeah, that don't look like this. All right, let me try again. If I part it more up. Like this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm figuring it out. So yeah, what else we got going on? Oh, I also recommend that you take time to yourself. Like right now, the energies are very chaotic, and there's certain signs that it's affecting like more than other signs. Well, there's certain signs that they feel kind of at home with the energies. It may not be that intense, but I don't even think it's really a sign thing. Some people say it's a sign thing. Like I heard that Libras, Cancers, Virgos, I think, and another sign, they're going to be feeling these transitions a lot. Like they're going through epic transitions. Like I'm talking about breakup, I'm talking about moving, I'm talking about change of career, mad different things, right? So I've heard. But me personally, I feel like it's really about Cancer rules emotions, right? Boom. I feel like it's about those people who push their emotions down and they don't process it or do something healthy to let it go. Like personally, I do a lot of shadow work. Like I'm always journaling. I'm always processing. Oh, I got this feeling. Why? What's the root of this? Why am I feeling like this? Why do I feel like this, that, and the third? And I always get to the bottom of it. I don't let anything linger. I don't push it to the back. None of that. Because it stays with you. And a lot of times where we keep hard or intense or tough energies within us, it starts to manifest as physical dis-ease because the energy has not been released to go anywhere. So now it's stuck in your body. You feel me? So like, yeah, if you have like anything going on, like something hurt your heart, you might get some type of heart thing or something in this area, or something going on with your chest or your breathing. Say if like you haven't been speaking your truth or speaking up for yourself or standing on business, like something will happen to your throat. You might get a sore throat or something. It always manifests physically. So I feel like really this full moon is really activating, it's really affecting those people who have had emotions like deep, had buried deep, and it's like, okay, time to bring that to the surface so that we can release it. Because honestly, we all need to be traveling light. All this new energy, this new love, this new light codes that's coming, that we're downloading, we cannot be moving heavy. We need to be light as feathers, especially as God bodies, as God's vessels on earth, so that God's spirit can reside in our temple. If we're moving mad heavy, if we're moving toxic, God cannot inhabit your vessel. Who are you? Are you being like God? Are you being like Jesus? What would Jesus do? No. And this for a reason, okay? Sometimes it's the environment, a lot of times it's the food,